So both these teams, Olsh, they reside in Coriopolis, Pennsylvania. They had a short drive, about 22 miles to get here, and about the same distance for the Wolverines to come down here to play this noon game, tip-off of the 3 games we have going on here today. We certainly want to thank our friends at Lawrence County SportsNet, and this is brought to you by Ellwood City Sports, as we're going to be able to broadcast these games for your viewing pleasure here today. Wolverines, man, you hate to see that. 3.5 minutes into the game, and they have yet to score a point. They got to stop that drought. Luckily, they're only down by 6. Here comes Kreitzer up the court. Gets in the hands of Kayla Jones. Kayla wanting to make something happen. Not letting Kayla get much chance or opportunity to drive like we sometimes see her do in games. Now Kayla looking underneath to Delaney. She wants to drive down, kicks it out there to Claire. Out to Kayla Jones for 3. Today, off the mark, don't go. And Arillo with the rebound. She's coming the other way. Shots just aren't falling here in the early goings for the Wolverines. Arillo wants to drive down the lane, kicks it out there to Walsh. Now with the ball is Doshner. A lot of ball movement here. There's no doubt in the early goings of this game you figure out that Arillo is one of their lead players for sure. Now back in the hands of Arillo. And around there. Some ball movement, but just not a lot of fast moving. Ball almost went out of bounds, but saved there nicely by Dushner. She looks, finds the person out, top of the key. Wants to bounce out there, trying to go underneath. Well defended there by the Wolverines, but gets it back, puts up the jumper, in another rim, don't go. Delaney Sturgeon with the rebound. All over her, she loses the handle, and lost the ball. Turnover, now into the hands. They're letting them play, Brad. Sometimes that's been a foul. Open underneath and made it look easy as Walsh had the easy layup. Wolverines find themselves down 8-0. Got to stop the bleeding here if you're the Wolverines. 5 minutes into this game, and they've yet to score a point. Trying to make something happen. Now, Kayla Jones kicks it out there for 3. Count it! That's how you stop a drought. Claire Noble gets the 3, and just like that, the Wolverines are just down by 5. They can run that full court press now. You got to score, but they broke it this time. Arillo comes down the lane, puts up, tries to pass underneath. Shot goes. Well defended, but better play there by Walsh. She's got 4 points, all within 2 feet of the basket in this early going. Across to Jones. Jones, she wants to drive, goes down that baseline, puts it up, and she's going to be fouled, and I do believe she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Right now, Brad, I know you're busy getting all this stuff going on, so make sure we're doing everything right. Kind of a new, for those logging on or local, normal listeners, a little different stream here today, and just trying to get everything figured out to make sure we're good to go. Kayla Jones, first shot, and count it. It's good, Kayla Jones. She's 67% for the year from the free throw line. Second shot forthcoming. Quite honestly, the Wolverines, I think, should feel lucky that they're only down by 6. Second shot, in and out of the rim, don't go. Rebound there by number 4, O'Brien. She comes the other way. Cross-court pass. So Arillo puts up from the elbow, puts the shot up, make it count. She's shooting lights out here early on. She's got 6 of the 12 points. Delaney Sturgeon puts it down, puts it up, and she's fouled, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. I missed who that second foul was on, Brad. I'm not sure if you got it.
The foul was on number 11. That's what, Dashner?
Yes, and this time it's on number 20, Marino.
So the Chargers got 3 girls here with 1 foul each.
Yep, Delaney's first shot is in and out of the rim, does not go.
Maybe that's what the Wolverines need to do, is get some people in some foul trouble.
I think so. Now we're going to have our first sub coming in there, 24, Lola Garner. She's a 10th grader, standing at 5'8". Second shot by Delaney. Off the front of the rim, don't go. Unfortunately, shots just aren't going for some of the Wolverines right now. Arillo now kicks it back out to Walsh. Walsh was well covered there by Noble. She tries going down the baseline, finds someone to pass to, kicks it out there. There's a three-point attempt, and she drains it. Wow, is O'Brien. 15-4. Not the first period. The Wolverines won it. Now, to Claire, out to Delaney on the wing. She goes down the baseline, kicks it back out to Noble. She wants to get in the paint, puts it up and count it. It's good. More of that is what Coach Noble's going to order up. Less than a minute to go. Wolverines down by 9. It's 15-6. Kicks it out there underneath. She kicks it back out, puts it up, and rebound. Who gets it? Oh, and out of bounds. A valiant attempt there by Kayla Jones right in front of us where we're sitting. Thought she was going to get to it in time, but ran out of real estate. So it is Olsh ball. So inbounding, 45 seconds. 3 fouls to 0 in favor of Olsh. Kicks it inbounds. They kick it around there. Arulo looks at the clock. Now puts it in the hands of O'Brien, who just made a three-pointer to extend this lead to 9 by Olsh. 30 seconds remaining. Sit back out. Underneath she goes and puts it up, uses the glass and puts it in, is O'Brien. 19 seconds. Get it up the court, girls, as Caitlin Kreitzer. No look pass. Wants to drive. Is Claire Noble. Goes down the baseline, puts it up. Delaney Sturgeon with the rebound, puts it up, and does not get the roll with 9 seconds. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2, is Delaney Sturgeon. Trying to get that three-point play. I think the Wolverines are getting that penetration, and they want some of the time, but just not able to get her quite finished. First shot by Delaney. Count it. It's good. She's on the scoreboard with 1.
Foul was on number 4, O'Brien. That's going to be her second, and she's going to check out just to make sure she doesn't pick up another one here. Yep. 10 seconds left.
And that's 2-second shot by Delaney. Rattles the rim. It's good. It's 17-8. Wolverines down by 9 with 9 seconds remaining. Down the court. Don't foul. Wants to go up underneath, puts it up. And a nice save there. And Elsie Sturgeon ends up with it. Delaney Sturgeon with a touchdown pass. And it kind of looked good there for a minute. So at the end of 1, it's 17-8 in favor of Olsh. We're going to take a timeout, folks.
Wherever you're going, Axe can get you there. The bowling alley, beauty salon, and even the library. Axe can get you there safely. The grocery store, the pharmacy, and the bank. Axe can get you there comfortably. Going to work, visiting a friend, or just to relax at the park. Axe can get you there affordably. Axe is here to get you there safely, comfortably, and affordably. Choose Axe as your driving service and give us a call to schedule a ride.
After being sidelined with a shoulder injury, 2 minutes in the box isn't so bad. Now get back out there. With AHN Sports Medicine, you're ready for what's next. Your body's rehabbed and recovered. Your legs primed to outskeet your defender. Your technical skills perfected. And just like that, you're back. Oh yeah, you're back. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
Welcome back, folks, as we're ready to start this second court period of action. Olsh with a lead of 17-8. Really sitting here watching the game. The Wolverines should be kind of glad they're only down by 9. They got outplayed in that first period. They got outshot in that first period of play. Possession arrow is in favor of the Wolverines. 8 of their points, 3 of them are from the free throw line and 1 3-pointer. So the points in the paint just are not happening right now for the Wolverines. However, there's a point down to Caitlin Kreitzer, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. You'll take them fouls early on in the game. You'd love to get the and 1, but that's going to be on number 14, Leah Parker, who just checked into the game. We were told before the game you would see quite a bit of her coming in off the bench. First shot by Kreitzer off the back rim, don't go. That's 4 misses from the free throw line for the Wolverines. And when you're down by 12-8, you think about them 4 points. They are huge at any point in any time of the game. Second shot by Kreitzer. It follows through the cylinder. That's a point. Caitlin Kreitzer gets on the scoreboard. Now, the Wolverines wanting to run that press. Olsh has been able to handle it pretty well so far. And they leave that person open over there. Going backwards. Kicks it up there. All the way down there. Wolverines, good defense that time to not give them an easy pass up underneath the hoop. Now that perimeter action now going for Olsh. The Wolverines need a big second. Oh, and they're going to say...
I think it's going to be a turnover.
Yes, was there a double dribble?
No, they're going to call a foul.
A foul?
Offensive foul.
A charge?
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
And that's on
number 20.
Yeah, that's her second,
That's Marino, her second.
Wow.
Team second, early going.
These fouls are kicking up, and I would be telling head coach Dina Noble, let's take everything to the hoop.
I agree with you, Brad. Right now, you got a couple of their key players with 2 fouls with less than a minute gone in this third quarter, their second period of play. Oh, a nice deep steal there. She was trying to go to Elsie. Underneath was Claire, but the long arms got to her. Wolverines now on defense. Trying to get underneath is... And right now, the Wolverines kind of made that adjustment there. They're not letting Arillo beat them, kind of keeping on her because she's been pulling up, shooting from about everywhere on the court and being effective. I'll pass out there. Another travel, another turnover by Olsh. That's 2 possessions in a row now, Brad. Now the Wolverines, we talk about it all the time. Points off of turnovers. Make them pay for them turnovers.
And honestly, right now, it has been pretty for Ellwood. But if it has to be turnovers and fouls to make it done and make it happen, you make it.
Yep.
You just let it happen. Listen, regular season's over. It's do or die.
It's do or die. Claire Noble for 3. Way too long. And Arillo with the rebound. She's got the head up, dribbling down the court, coming the other way. She looks down court, gets across the timeline, and then wants to drive, pushes it out there for the 3, and drains it. Wow, number 11. Doshner.
Yep, they're going to have to.
2 big 3-pointers.
They're going to have to stop that drive
now, Delaney,
before it gets there.
She puts it up. Not even close. Now coming the other way. The 6:15 mark. Arillo now swings it around. Really, Olsh is not doing anything that spectacular. They're just getting things done.
They're taking what's there, basically.
Yes, good point. So kicks it around, running that perimeter. Oh, underneath she goes and wide
Saw
open.
that one. Yep. Right in the kitchen sink.
Yep. Somebody missed off a defensive assignment there. So Kreitzer now. Kayla Jones. Try to get a pick, try to get something to happen. Sends Claire Noble in motion. Nothing happening there. Bounce pass out to Claire. Now back out to Jones. She's got a free lane. Down the lane she goes. Puts it up and count it. It's good for Kayla Jones. She saw a seam, Brad. We saw it from here. And right down the court she went to make them pay to get the 2 points to keep it. Now up underneath. Puts it up. And it's good.
That was Parker, number 14.
Yep.
Gets her first bucket of the night. And I tell you what, this offensive point guard positions, I roll it, just making it happen across the board.
Now up to Delaney, puts it up, hard off the backboard. She gets her own rebound, and it's, they're calling jump ball and possession arrow in favor of Olsh. 13-point lead, the largest lead of the night, of the afternoon for Olsh. They're just getting too many easy points under the bucket right now.
Yes.
So coming the other way. Dribbles through. Oh, a nice steal, a nice try there by Elsie Sturgeon. The good hustle. Stop that breakaway from happening anymore. It's little plays like that, you hope, is that the spark that the Wolverines need. So now, inbounding is Olsh. Working around there is Arillo. Oh, no, Kayla Jones with the steal. Down the court she goes. She puts it up. Counted. It's good as Kayla Jones gets 4 quick points. She's got 5 on the day. That's points off at turnovers. That's 2 for the Wolverines. Oh, almost got it again. So, them, they're not afraid to pass that ball all the way across court to find that open person. So Wolverines cut the deficit to 9, kind of on a 4-0 run here. She lost the ball, but she gets back up, puts it up, shot from the elbow, doesn't go. Delaney Sturgeon with the rebound. She comes up the court. Does she want to go coast to coast? She does. Puts it up and good for Delaney Sturgeon. A huge run, and they need a timeout, does Olsh. A big turn of events. They're still down by 9, but that's a whole lot better than being down by 15, Brad. A 6-0 run, and that 6 points was off of 3 direct turnovers, them fast break points happening right now for the Wolverines. Okay, we're going to stick right here, folks. And 3:54, 24-15. And go ahead and talk about that point guard play of Olsh right now. That's really the difference for them. We're seeing some great looks by them, some great passing by them, and some breakdown in defenses for the Wolverines. They've scored. Olsh has scored 7 points, 1 3-pointer, but them 2 points.
And
were
give
pretty
credit
easy to get underneath.
to Claudia Irola. She's been on a roll.
Yes, she has.
She's now got 5 assists, and they haven't been that hard. She drives to the hoop, she looks for the open one, and it's a one and done. Shot falls, but all of a sudden, Wolverines come alive here. A couple turnovers, 4-0 run.
A little bit
back
of life.
down to single digits.
A little bit of life. So trying to get it out. Oh, puts it up. Got a person. Oh, good job by Claire Noble to seal that underneath the hoop off. There she comes. Arillo puts it up. Wants to shoot. They're going around. Oh, they fall. And it's going to be a foul on somebody on Ellwood City.
I think that's going to be on number 2,
Yep,
Kreitzer.
number 2, Kreitzer. So at the 3:37 mark, the Wolverines get their first foul of the game. And there's 5 for Olsh to this point in the game. Just 2 for them in this second quarter of play.
Here's that backdoor screen cut. Princeton offense, real nice and slow, but methodical, getting to the wide open shot.
Wolverines collapse that defense that time, not letting that happen. Throws it up there. She wants the 3. Too far, don't go. Who ends up with it? Delaney Sturgeon. Kicks it out there. Oh, no! Through the wickets of Kayla Jones. And I think they had the right idea. I think really Delaney and Kayla, they've played a lot of basketball together over the years. I think she said, there you go, Kayla. And just was not able to keep her fingers on the ball to keep it in bounds. So here comes Olsh. They've gone about a minute and a half without scoring, and that's quite a lot for them in this game to this point. Kreitzer now, not letting her do it. She wants to go to the baseline. Nice behind-the-back dribble there by Arillo. Is this court maybe a little bit shorter? Oh, Arillo puts it down. She puts it up. And she just has a way of that floater just getting the ball in there and making it happen. Wolverines down by 11. And putting a dent in things. Kicks it out there to Delaney Sturgeon. Launches up the 3 ball way too far. That 3 is not falling. Her far shots are just not there today. So Arillo now kicks it around there. So there we go. It's Garner now, who checked into the game. A little break in the ankles there. Puts it up and does not go. Who ends up with it? And that's going to be off the knee. It's going to become maintained by Olsh. So the Wolverines, well under their season average, averaged about 58 points a game last time. I think I saw Brad just 15 here at the 2-minute-to-go mark in this first inbounds is from underneath. Puts it up. Elsie Sturgeon gets the ball. Gets in the hands of Kayla Jones. Maybe got a fast break here. She pulls it back out. She wants to drive down there. Gets a little screen high off the glass. Don't go. Fighting over it. Here comes Olsh. Is Walsh. She kicks it back out there to Doshner. Now, that's off the mark. Doesn't go. Claire Noble. And they're going to say a foul. And I think they're going to get Claire Noble for that. As both her and Olsh Yes, that is on Claire Noble. Minute 36 remaining. Wolverines down by 11. Kicks it all the way out there to Parker. Now, dribbling around there's Parker. Gets in the hands of Earlo. Wants to drive. Oh, pulls it back out. A lot of movement here. At minute 20. If you're Olsh right now, you got an 11-point lead. Why try to rush things?
Yep. And for the flip side, Wolverines, it's early. It's still the first half, but 11-point lead. You got to get more up in the face. Got to make these passes harder and drives to the hoop a lot more tough.
Yep. Do it. So there's 5 Olsh players on the perimeter right now. And
moving screen, I believe.
Yep, I believe that's what it's going to be. We'll wait for the call here from the official. Yep. That moving screen on number 14. That is her second. That's Leah Parker, who came in off the bench. Less than a minute to go. The Wolverines would love to keep this into single digits. Oh, there's Jones. First three. Count it. It's good. 26-18. 47 seconds. The Wolverines going to get a stop here. Kicks it out there. Trying to go down the court, and they get it across the timeline. Back out there to Walsh. Walsh running at the top of the key right now. Don't see her out there a lot. And sure enough, they get it in the sure hands of Arillo.
And now
Arillo looks up at the clock.
Yep. They're going to slow it down. And
yep. Can we wait for that last shot? Nope. She's going to kick it out there, and a nice pass. Doesn't go. Who ends up with it is Olsh. Kicks it back out there with 13 seconds. They got time to set a play if they so desire. Kayla Jones all over her. I love the aggressive. There's Elsie Sturgeon. Claire Noble kicks it up, and she lost the ball. Another way it comes. And, wow, Wolverines let a point get away from him there as Claire tried to pass the ball. So, at the end of 2, it's 26-18 in favor of Olsh. That period there, Olsh outscored the Wolverines 11-10.
Nope.
So the Wolverines.
Nope.
I'm sorry?
26-18, right?
Yep.
17-8 first quarter. So 9-10. Actually, the Wolverines.
Yep, sorry, did my math wrong there.
Hey, it's a Saturday matinee game.
Yep, so Ellwood City outscored there, but they're still find themselves down by 8 points, a manageable 8 points. So, Brad, I think we have some advertisements to run here, and our great friends from Lawrence County SportsNet today. And thank you to all of our listeners on HSN Network. Hope you got your monthly long subscription because you can watch all of the great high school basketball throughout the next month of play.
All right, folks. So at halftime, Wolverines down by 8. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. Second half action next.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAP Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
When injuries get you sidelined, don't trust just anyone to get you back on the field. Visit Health in Motion Physical Therapy in Shenango Township. They want to get you back to the top of your game as quickly as possible with certified orthopedic and manual therapy. At Health in Motion, you receive quality one-on-one time with a board-certified physical therapist. Get the next generation of physical therapy to help in your recovery. Health in Motion is the first PT clinic in Western Pennsylvania to use the Newbie, the neurobioelectric stimulator, in their therapies. Their technologies can reduce your time on the sideline from 3 or 4 weeks to just 3 or 4 days. Don't wait for months to see improvement. Notice a difference after your first visit to Health in Motion, keeping you moving.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
I'm Kevin Sapp. I'm president of the Mohawk Education Association. We are one of the sponsors for the Lawrence County SportsNet. We would like to take a moment to wish all of Lawrence County student athletes health and safety as they compete. In particular, we would like to wish luck to all of Mohawk student athletes as they represent our school with pride.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Feels good to be off the sidelines, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it does. That extra effort with AHN Sports Medicine got you back here. With every specialty set, custom training day, and personalized drill, you bettered your body. Now line it up. They don't see this move coming. Told you. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lynn, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Zeno-Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
All right, folks, welcome back here. It's halftime at Avonworth, about 20-some seconds up on the board. It's 26-18 in favor of the Chargers. Chargers were led by number 22, Irola. She's been the featured girl today. She's got 8 points. Not many points per se, but the assists have been there. And the defensive rebounds, she's got 4 defensive rebounds, 5 assists, all doing this with a balanced attack for the Chargers, which goes right to the hoop. On your screen right now, we do have the 3A bracket. We're in the top northeast region of the bracket, basically. We say that way. That does not mean anything other than physically, if you look in the top right corner of the bracket. We do have the second matchup at 4 o'clock, Mohawk and Shadyside. But obviously the featured here, we're looking at these two teams, Olsh and Ellwood City, and so far, Thad, Olsh has come out and thrown a punch, and give credit to the Wolverines. They're battling, but they got to fix second half adjustments.
Well, the Wolverines just have it. They went on a 4-0 run. That's their biggest run of the day. You're down by 8. You came out, it was 8-0, and you went 5 minutes in that first quarter not scoring a point for Ellwood City. And you just wonder how that's happened. Now, Delaney Sturgeon puts it up underneath to Claire. Doesn't go. Man, that's the shots we got to make, Brad, if we're going to win this game. They had the offense they wanted. Different options there. Now, Olsh going away from us. Well, I guess we got the screen in the middle, but we're down at the far end, kicks it out there. All the way out to O'Brien. She will shoot the 3. Had 1 or 2 there in that first half of play. Wanted to get it around there. Almost stolen there. Oh, Claire Noble wanted to travel.
Yeah,
and
she knew it.
Well, they got the double dribble.
They got the double dribble, and she was waiting to not touch it, but she kind of had to because Elsie was also coming up there to possibly steal that ball.
So a turnover here in the early goings. Ellwood City got to make Olsh pay for them turnovers right now because Olsh does not make a lot of them. We saw that in the first half of play. Now wanting to go underneath. Claire Noble dribbles down in there, looking for somebody to pass to. And it's going to be pushed out of bounds. Touched out of bounds. Nice defensive play there by Walsh, the senior for Olsh. So Noble now inbounding. Right in front of us. Gets it to Delaney. Fakes the 3, and they're going to say she traveled. She's had that trouble a couple times. We've seen it in recent weeks. And she fakes that shot and shuffles them feet. Back-to-back turnovers for both teams now. So inbounding is Olsh from the side here. Got some trying to get it across that timeline, and they do. And there's O'Brien, kicks it back out there. Now number 22, Arulo. She's got Caitlin Kreitzer going all over her, trying to minimize what she can do. But she goes down that baseline, puts it up, and she makes it look easy. Real low. She's not real tall. She's 5'8", but she plays big. When she gets down in that lane or down the baseline, we've seen her do that. Lead back up by 10. Caitlin Kreitzer now. And for somewhere to go to. Gets it out to Delaney. Wants to drive. Kicks it out to Kayla Jones. From the far side. Coming down the lane. Puts it up, and she's going to be fouled, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Who's the foul on? First foul this third period. That is on number 2. Her first, team's first. Now, so fouls are kind of spread out all over for Olsh right now. The Wolverines just with 2 fouls in this game. Kayla Jones, first shot is good. Wolverines shot about 50%, if I do believe, Brad, in that first half of play. 4 for 8.
Yep, 4 for 8.
And they want to improve upon that. They're 1 for 1 here in the early goings of this third period. And Kayla Jones will make it 2 for 2.
Hoping to see that this full court pressure can do something, maybe force a turnover.
Yep, and they've not been able to really get that done. And there it is! Asking you shall receive. Third Noble puts it down, puts it up. No, and she's going to be fouled.
Ooh, that's a bailout there, and we'll take it.
Yes, it is. And that's on number 11, now her second. So all of a sudden, with 2 minutes, almost 2 minutes gone here, 4, 11, and 20 are sitting there with 2 fouls for Olsh. First shot by Noble. Oh, off the rim, does not go. Second shot by Noble, forthcoming. Claire shot 65% during the season. She doesn't build on them. Who gets it? What are you doing? She's riding her back.
Wow.
What'd they call?
They call jump ball.
Jump ball. And Delaney, for those that don't know, she's my daughter.
Yeah, she had full grab of that one. That
she
was
had
over
full
the back.
grab. The girl was hanging on her back. I don't get it, but let that motivate you, girls. Almost walk. Oh. And she does just get it across the timeline. How often do we see that? A busted play, and it almost got a breakaway. It did not happen. I'm just surprised Delaney just didn't fall backwards. I mean, I'm glad she didn't. Somebody would have gotten hurt. Now, trying to run the offense here is Olsh. A lot of perimeter action. Wolverines almost, trying. They're maybe a little more aggressive coming out here in this third period, Brad. Lost
There's
it.
an opportunity for Kreitzer.
Kreitzer coming down the court. Puts it up.
No
foul. Does not.
Okay.
No, there's a foul.
Okay.
And Caitlin, she took a hard hit.
She did.
But she bounces up. We got a lot of tough players on this team, but Caitlin Kreitzer,
and that's
on her.
Third foul in the quarter by the Chargers.
Yep, and the first one on Irello.
No, second one on Deichner. So they've got 4 girls with 2 fouls now.
Oh, but the Wolverines not making the free throws.
Wow.
This game could be tied if they made the free throws.
Here, 4 for 11, 0 for 3 in the second half.
No, they made a couple.
Or sorry,
here.
1, yeah, 2 for 5.
Yep. That shot way short. Claire Noble with the rebound, puts
Big
it up.
Rebound.
Doesn't go. Delaney calls a jump ball, and this time
that one's a jump ball. It should be Ellwood ball because the previous.
Yes. Yes, so Wolverines will be inbounding. Man, that's something we've hardly seen in this game at all, is inbounding underneath the other team, underneath your own hoop. Kicks it out there to Noble. Out to Kreitzer. She wanted to go underneath. Oh, said she traveled.
Wow.
Right call.
Yep.
It's right in front of us. In that little stutter step.
It's enough to do it. It's enough to do it.
They might not call it in a scrimmage game, but they're going to call it in a game like this. It is the right call. Inbounding is Olsh. Trying to get it across. Oh, Delaney tried to jump up there. Goes down the court. Kicks it in the hands of O'Brien. Now back out to Doshner. No. Irello wants to try. Oh, and they're going to get Kate. Yep, Caitlin with the push. And that's going to be her second foul at the 4:54 mark. So right now, the story for the Wolverines, that foul line has not been their friend, and they've been shooting pretty good from there in the final, in the last probably half a dozen regular season games. They shot pretty good. They've been able to hold Olsh to just 2 points. Unfortunately, they've only scored 2 points as well. Now, a nice crowd here from Ellwood City. They're getting behind their girls. A great crowd here from Olsh. Neither team's had very far to travel for this game. Now go around there. She puts it up, and she is human. She did miss one. However, there's a steal by Kayla Jones coming the other way. A 2-on-4 break. Jones puts it up, and she's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Got to make these free throws, Brad. And that's huge because that's 4 fouls now at the 4:20 mark, so the Wolverines could then find themselves in the bonus.
And that's number 3 on Marino, number 20.
One of the starters.
So the fouls are starting to creep up there for the Chargers.
Jones, first shot. Count it. It's good.
She's made 3 in a row, and I tell you what, if there's a girl to go to.
Yep, Kayla shot 67% free throws from the line. She had 43 pointers. We've not seen that get into a process here tonight, but give her some confidence, give her some time. Delaney started with the rebound. She puts it up, gets another rebound, puts it up, and she's going to be fouled, and she's going to go to the line for 2. That's what you call not giving up on a play right there. It helps her rebounds numbers, too.
And one thing we can quickly talk about, it's the bonus already. 4:17 mark bonus for the Wolverines. And it's the 4th foul on Marino.
On Marino. First shot by Delaney. Does not go. Dadgum. These free throws just are not falling for the Wolverines. They would be winning this game if they shot 80-90% right now. Delaney's second shot. Count it. It's good. Wolverines cut it within 6. That's the closest they've been since about the 3-minute mark.
And let's see if that bucket there can kind of get her in rhythm now to make a couple shots.
Yep, she's making some aggressive plays. I'm liking what they're doing that way. Throws it all the way back. Woo.
This is going to be a 10. They're going to call a timeout.
They call a timeout. They had to
Smart.
use a timeout there. Give them a 30-second timeout there as head coach Don Eckerl saw what was going to happen there. Go ahead, Brad.
Yep, we'll take a timeout.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Welcome back, folks. After that timeout, Olsh will be inbounding near side to the camera court, far side from us. The crowd really getting into it now for Ellwood City. The Wolverines have cut that lead to 6, and they want to stop here.
Yep, gonna get wide. Don't let her get around you.
Yep. They've held Olsh to 2 points in the first 4 minutes. She wanted to shoot it, but Kayla Jones aggressively got up there. I like how the Wolverines have made that halftime adjustment, Brad, to come out and be more aggressive at the point of attack.
And only one possession has Irola made it to the hoop. Everything's been outside.
Yep. That time she tries to move around there. That was pretty. A good look. That's a huge assist there. Sometimes the assist is bigger than the point, and she got it that time. Underneath to Delaney. Wants to drive. Almost lost the handle. She does. Picks it up. Kicks it out there to Jones. Jones comes down the baseline. Puts it up. Doesn't go. Claire Noble with the rebound. And almost goes out of bounds. Last touched by Claire Noble. You got to give Olsh credit defensively. They really plug things up there in active hands. The tallest player in the team's 5'8", and they do a really good job. And now Olsh almost had a breakaway there. You can't let Arillo open like that. Makes you pay. That time she does not. Delaney with the rebound. Coming up the court is Delaney. Is she going to go coast to coast? Puts up the jump shot. Count it, it's good. Delaney got 7.
That's big. Back down to 6 again. They've been sitting right around that.
I really think right now, if the Wolverines
just pick up the pressure.
Yep.
And it's been the name of the game. You got to get out of Irola's hands.
You do, because she makes everything happen, not just point-wise. She's got 10 points, but she's playing like she has 20. But you throw all them assists in there, it makes a difference. They can't let that back door open underneath. Now, with the ball is Deschner, and she, I believe, has 4 fouls. Correct, Brad?
Yes.
Kicks it out there. Nice coverage.
Check that. She's got 2. Marino has 4.
That's Marino, I'm sorry. There's the 3, put up high, arcing shot.
Rebound.
Does not go.
Big.
Elsie Sturgeon plays big with the rebound into the hands of Claire Noble. Going to slow it down a little bit wisely. She wanted to shoot the 3. Kicks it out there to Kreitzer for 3. It's going to be short. Nice save by Kayla Jones. Delaney Sturgeon puts up the jumper. Does not go. Oh, Arillo. Delaney hit the ground hard. She got hit, but Arillo, down the court she comes. A great hustle there by Jones to keep that play alive. The Warriors cannot capitalize. Puts it up, doesn't go. Caitlin Kreitzer with the rebound, kicks it up there, all the way down to Jones. She puts it up, and she's going to be fouled, and she's going to go to the line for 2. But Caitlin Kreitzer got decked.
Yes.
I mean, decked. Wow, in the backcourt. So now that's going to be 3 fouls on Deschner. And the Wolverines find themselves now they've been in the bonus with a minute 33. They've got to make these shots. Kayla Jones, she's who we want at the line. First shot, counted, it's good. The Wolverines have cut the deficit to 5. Can they make it 4, Brad?
And give credit for the Wolverines getting into that foul line area and getting those fouls up. That's the second starter for the Chargers now. 4 fouls and 3 fouls, respectively, now for Deschner
and they
Marino.
did check out of the game. I missed number 13 checked in. Hummel. Second shot for Jones with a minute 33 in this third period of play. Jones. She cuts the deficit to 4. There was a scoring discrepancy, and they fixed it. I thought there was a problem there. I didn't want to, because I wasn't sure. Now Arillo gets it back out there. Met there, and a blocking foul by Kayla Jones. It was the right call. Love the aggressiveness of play. You know, really right now for the Wolverines, you're just sitting there. Claire has a foul, Kayla has a foul, and Kreitzer with 2.
And if that's the fouls you're going to give up, that's aggression, and you're playing defense. I like it.
I'll go with that, Brad. I agree. But you have some fouls to give. Remember, Ellwood bench not very deep at all. Minute 17 remaining. The Wolverines down by 4. Kicks it out there. There's a 3. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Number 13, Hummel, off the bench, drains the 3. Easier said than done. They come in. Claire Noble puts up the floater, and Elsie tried to get to it, and he goes out of bounds. So the Warriors had it down to 4. The power of the 3 ball gets Olsh up by 7 with just under a minute to go. Traveled.
Wow.
And I tell you what, Arillo just looked back like, who you blowing that whistle at me? I didn't see it.
And that's only the Chargers' 3rd turnover, basically, in unforced errors.
Yep.
Very
Delaney
few.
Bounces out there to Noble for 3. Off the rim, don't go. Who ends up with it is a player from Olsh, number 2. It's Walsh. Down the court she comes with 45 seconds. Dribble a little bit behind. Stolen there by Caitlin Kreitzer. Down the court she comes. She has some resistance. Puts it up. Does not go. Who ends up with it? Bodies all over the floor. Claire Noble slow to get up. Puts up the shot. Was number 24 who come off the bench, Garner, with 25 seconds. And just like that, a 5-0 run takes away that 4-point deficit for the Wolverines. Jones goes down the court. Kicks it out there to Delaney. Puts up the floater. Counted, it's good. She's got 9.
Press real hard here to finish this.
Yep. You got 7 seconds. Don't let them finish here. Don't let them get
shot.
There's
there
Claire Noble. Puts it up.
Fouled.
He's going to go to the line for 2.
Wow.
Huge. With 0.7 seconds remaining, Brad, in this third period of play. The Wolverines down by 7.
That's on number 4, O'Brien. That's her third. The Chargers now with 3 players, 3 starters, 3 fouls, and 4.
So Noble now from the line. First shot is good, count it. I'm sorry, Brad, I don't mean to hit you. You said don't hit the table when we started this today. So now I'm hitting you. Playoff basketball. Second shot by Noble is good. 0.7 seconds. Just don't foul. And that's going to be the end of the third period of play. The Wolverines down 35-30. Get this stat, Brad. They outscored that time 12-9, so they've been able to chip away to find themselves only down by 5.
Yep, we'll take a timeout. We'll bring you fourth quarter action next on Lawrence County Sports Network, presented by ECS.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
At Major Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medor, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at majorbonnerlaw.com for more information.
Welcome back, folks, as we start this fourth period of play, 35-30 in favor of Olsh. And what a basketball game we got going on here. Really a storyline right now, Wolverines not being able to make the foul shots. To make them foul shots, the Chargers of Olsh find some of their players within some foul trouble. And the 3 ball's not really falling for either team very effectively here to this point of the game.
And a reminder, the foul's reset here for the quarter, but if I'm the Wolverines, take it to the hoop.
And Delaney Sturgeon with the rebound. She's got to head up. Can she come the whole way down the court this time? Dishes off to her friend Kreitzer. And she's going to get fouled and go to the line for 2.
And that's on number 4, I believe, O'Brien. That's going to be her 4th foul.
Wow, the Wolverines got to know this.
Yes,
it is O'Brien's 4th foul, so that's 3 starters, only one of them in the game right now with 4 fouls.
Now the free throws.
Kreitzer makes the first one. The Wolverines cut the lead to 4. We saw that at about the 2-minute mark of the third period. Can they cut it any closer? Second shot by Kreitzer. It rattles the rim. It's good. We got someone checking in now for Olsh.
And that is number 20.
Yep, and O'Brien's going to check out. Remember, she has them 4 fouls, Brad.
Yep, that's Gianna Marino.
And she has, she's sitting there with 3 or 4 fouls too, correct?
Yep, she's got 4, and if you're a Wolverine, you know what to do.
Yep. So, Arillo with the ball. A lot of dribbling around here. Try to get a screen. She goes down there, kicks it back out to Garner. Now, into the hands of number 11, Doshner. Now, Arillo gets a screen, dribbles around, she puts it up. Air biscuit does not go. Who ends up with it? Miss Delaney Sturgeon. She's going to be fouled! Wow. 97 feet away from the hoop. Delaney gets the foul.
And who's that on? Number 2.
Who's that going to be on? Yes, number 2, her second. More importantly, Brad, it gives them 2 fouls
Not even
in
a
the
minute.
first 53 seconds into the final period of play.
And the crowd is alive for the Wolverines.
They're getting into it now. Caitlin Kreitzer, head up, looking around. Wants to drive down in there. Gets it in a little closer this time. Puts it up. Doesn't go. Who ends up with it is number 20. Now coming the other way. Dribbling the ball is Walsh. The one thing with the Walsh with the foul trouble, you're seeing some different ball handlers out in front, and the Wolverines maybe want to expose that a little bit at this point of the game. Oh no, they got Elsie. Elsie. Got the foul.
It's a tough foul, but in the end, it's Nothing too serious for the Wolverines. That's
Right.
only Elsie's first foul, and the first foul, it feels like it's only the second or third. No, it's the third foul of the second half for the Wolverines.
Yep.
The aggressor going to the hoop.
No,
has
actually,
been
that was on Caitlin Kreitzer, her second.
Oh, okay. No,
they
was
changed.
us, yeah.
They made the change.
Yep.
There's a three. It does not go. Delaney Sturgeon with the rebound, using that speed. She comes down the court, puts it up. It's good. It's good for Delaney Sturgeon. The Wolverines are just down by 1 with 6:25.
Double team.
Yeah!
And a nice knock.
Oh.
It'll stay with the Olsh Chargers, but the Wolverines full court pressure starting to make
a difference. Yes, I remember what I said about the ball handling. They don't have their regular starters in there, and I think the Warriors are maybe trying to expose that a little bit by that aggressive play. But they can't give up an easy bucket. Claire Noble, she puts it up. Doesn't go. Delaney Sturgeon gets it. She's coming the other way. Passes it to Claire Noble. Oh, she loses it. Delaney should have just held on to that one. She had the lane she wanted. Arillo puts up the jumper. Doesn't go. And a rebound there. Well chased. Takes it back out there for 3. Doesn't get it. Delaney Sturgeon with the rebound. Passes it to Caitlin Kreitzer. Puts it up. And the Wolverines get the lead. 36-34. It's the Wolverines. They're up. They need a timeout. What a game, Brad. The Wolverines have never led in this game till the 5:47 mark in the 4th period. Talk about playoff basketball.
The team.
Wow. And
Great
you're right,
passing,
you said the
defense.
team.
Oh.
You got Kayla Jones with 13 points. Delaney Sturgeon with 7. Claire Noble with 7. I beg your pardon. Delaney with 11. Caitlin Kreitzer kicking in 5.
And it has not been pretty for the Wolverines. The free throw line. We've got 3, 5, 7. We've got 10 missed free throws. This could be in favor of the Wolverines. They have been the aggressor to the hoop. Olsh has kind of been set back. We knew it was going to be kind of a one-man show, one-woman show. Irola's been real good in that first half. But the Wolverine defense has been there and matched it and a little bit better.
Yes, they have. And yes, we're working with Lawrence County SportsNet today. We thank them for that. They always have their MVP landscaping, MVP player of the game, and the Melee Chiropractic play of the game. Right now, I can't pick one. I can't, because we're seeing a balanced attack. Yes, Irello from Olsh. It would go to her right now if they win the game. For Ellwood, really, you're getting contributions from everybody.
Well, I have a favorite in that one because of not necessarily on offense, but defense and the rebounds. If you're looking at Delaney, she's got like 14 rebounds.
I try not to be biased. So, if it's her, you got to pick her. She's my daughter. So now, Olsh find themselves for the first time of the game behind in the contest. Now, dribbling around there's O'Brien. You just wonder what was said there at halftime by both, at that timeout, that full timeout by both teams. Ariella, she wanted to take the 3, and that's just a 2. Was that just a 2?
Yep, just a 2.
Yep, just a 2. You leave her that open, she's going to make you pay. She's that good a player. Claire Noble wanted to reply with that. Kicks it out to Claire. Oh, she loses it between her legs. That's a turnover for Ellwood City. 5:05 remaining. I got to watch my voice. I'm sorry. We got more games to call today as the day goes on. Trying to get it in bounce. And they do. Oh, that was a walk. So, 37-36.
Chargers get the ball across the timeline here. They're just going to slow this down the slice bit. You know where this ball's headed. Everybody just literally leans to the right, and there comes Irola.
She almost lost the handle there, but she kept it up. Kicks it down there to O'Brien, and she loses it out of bounds.
Wow.
Back-to-back turnovers
of
by both teams. Now remember, out there, Marino sitting there with 4 fouls. Doshner with 3. So here comes Kreitzer out there to Claire Noble. She wants the 3 ball.
Bounce.
Doesn't get it to go. Who ends up with it? They didn't call a jump ball there. I think that's what Delaney was going for there, but it did not happen. The 3 ball's just not able to get done here.
Irola left
open. Doesn't get it to go, and going to be Chargers ball.
Yep. right call there off of Elsa Sturgeon from behind there, but how in the world did Irola get that wide open?
Yeah, they got to have somebody job shadowing her. I mean, this is...
She'll swing over to the far side.
They're just wanting her to take the shot right
now. Or at least get it to the hoop and give it to an easy layup or something.
Kicks it out there to O'Brien. O'Brien surveys. Just a little over 4 minutes to go in the game. 1 point game in favor. Kicks it back out there, down the baseline. Turn around. Doesn't go. Who ends up with it is Caitlin Kreitzer. Kicks it ahead to Elsie Sturgeon. Elsie kicks it out there to Kayla Jones for three. For three! It's good! Kayla Jones! That is huge! As she gives the Wolverines their largest lead of the day, 39-37 at the 3:46 mark.
Yep, we'll take a timeout.
Has your child's early education slowed down or even paused due to the pandemic? This is crucial time you can't get back. LCAP can keep your little learner on track for success. We have options for working and non-working parents with in-person childcare and age-appropriate virtual learning to keep them busy and engaged. Parents, don't hit pause on early learning. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership can jumpstart their future. Learn more at lcap.org.
All right, folks, welcome back in here. Game reset, 3:46 remaining. Timeouts, not too much of an issue. I believe that was the Wolverines. I want to say took that timeout. Both teams with a decent amount of timeouts. 39-37, a three-pointer by Kayla Jones, assisted by Kreitzer, is giving the Wolverines their biggest lead of the day. 2 points on the flip side. That we were talking about it. The biggest lead for Olsh was
13.
Wow.
So the Wolverines have found their way to bounce back. They were down by 9 at the end of 1, down by 8 at the end of 2, down by 5 at the end of 3. And here they are with a 2-point lead. Really, the bonus is not really in play right now. Just 2 fouls for Olsh and 1 foul for Ellwood City. There are some people in foul, maybe trouble?
Yes.
I'll call it.
And I think that's kind of been reflected on the offensive side a little bit, per se.
Yes, good point.
So you can't be too aggressive.
Oh, Delaney tried to get it there.
Now you got to get back.
Yes, you do.
And identify where number 22,
yes,
22's at.
Arlo now with the ball. She makes things happen. Trying to cut to the group, and a nice stop there.
Stay in front. Oh,
what a move.
Give her credit.
What a move by Arello.
Yep.
She's got 14 hard-earned points here, all tied up. No empty possessions for either team right now. Claire Noble with the jumper. Oh, it got blocked and tipped. Now coming the other way. You didn't want that possession to be that empty. So now Arello. She dribbles, top of the key. She's covered there by Caitlin Kreitzer. Setting up an offensive play. She gets a screen, but
they're going to get the foul.
Yep.
And I'm okay with that because if she turns that edge, you almost don't want to say it this way, but I'd rather you foul than get beat.
Yep, but that is 3 now on Caitlin Kreitzer, 2 on them in this period.
And dare we say overtime?
We got 3 minutes to go before we worry about that.
A lot of fouls. You got to be careful about the fouls.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Now Arello. Covered there by Kreitzer. Trying to go down that baseline. She's trapped in there, but dribbles out. She can dribble out of about anything. Now, with the ball is O'Brien. Holds the ball up. Trying, she wants to drive down the lane. Kicks it out there. Not letting the three-point ball. And there's a deep way back there. Kayla Jones all over it. Delaney tried to go for the ball that time. Maybe should have bounced pass underneath. And tic-tac-toe up it goes for Marino. Wolverines down by 2. 2:27. No look pass to Claire Noble. Back out to Kreitzer. Kreitzer going to dribble herself into trouble. She gets in that corner. Now, Delaney Sturgeon wants to drive. Kicks it out there to cousin Elsie Sturgeon. To point elbow to Claire Noble. Puts it up. Oh, shot don't go. But she is fouled. She's going to go line for 2. I don't think we've seen 1 and 1 yet tonight or this afternoon. And if you're the Wolverines, that would have been nice to have.
That's on Dayschner, I believe, and that's her 4th. So all 3 starters with 4 fouls.
Yep. So big free throws here for Miss Claire Noble. First shot is good. She drains it. Claire with 8 points. Can she tie it up? And she does. It's a tie game. 2:12 to go. Teams Where we have, I think there's 4. Each team has 4. Ellwood has 4 timeouts. I think they don't show it on the board here. And swatted away there by Delaney Sturgeon, but gets it back into the hands. That would have been huge if Delaney could have came down with that.
Got to stay at home here. 2 minutes, under 2 minutes remaining.
O'Brien now. Thought she was going to dip the ball back. O'Brien wants to drive down the lane, kicks it back out.
Good defense there by Elsie. Now it's in the hands of Irola. Got to get a double team if she drives to the hoop.
Yep.
Here it comes. She's setting it up. Here comes the screen, and that roll to the right side. She's going to actually go back door.
She went left this side. No, but left that person open out there for 3, and she drains it. That is huge. Wolverines down by 3 with 1:30 to go. Bounce pass to Claire Noble, out to Kreitzer. Wants to go underneath to Delaney. She lost the handle. That's going to be, I don't mind that. Delaney, valiant effort trying to get the ball. She's going to get called for the foul.
Team's third, and that is Delaney's first foul.
So that three-pointer was huge.
Yep. And we're going to get a full timeout.
That was O'Brien that made the 3.
Yep, full timeout Wolverines. We'll stay here, though.
Okay. Folks, we run a lot of ads who normally watch us. We're going with Lawrence County Sports Network. The best way you can show your thanks and support is support these businesses that are running these ads to help get this broadcast to you here today. As we're sitting here, Brad, 44-41. Where's the possession arrow facing? I think it's in Ellwood's favor. I got about a 50% chance of being right. But either way, both teams with 3 fouls for the period.
Wolverines were down 35-30 at the end of 3. They've cut it down to 3. That three-pointer, that could potentially be something we may call play of the game. An assist by Arola to number 4, O'Brien. That was her second 3 of the day.
So, yes, and that at a pretty awesome time if you're an Olsh Chargers fan.
And give credit to the Wolverines. They picked up their intensity, tenacity, the relentless in this second half. But give credit now, Olsh. They're kind of forcing it back, pushing it back during this fourth quarter. And that's why we're sitting here with a ball game under 5.
Yes, for sure.
So game reset, minute 16. Both teams with 3 fouls. Both teams at least 2 timeouts. We don't necessarily have it up on the board, but we've been keeping track of it. Possession arrow in favor of Olsh.
So now Olsh will be inbounding. Right now, if you're Olsh, you're just kind of wanting to kill some time and make it a 2-possession game. Trying to get it across that time. Delaney almost had it, but she didn't. And, of course, into the hands of Irello.
Yep, now you're going to have to force her hand.
Yep.
And play tight defense here. It could probably be one-on-one. You got to be careful.
We got a minute to go. Wolverines down by 3. She dribbles around there. She wants to go down and kicks it back out to Irello.
Yep, and now here comes your double team.
15 seconds off the clock. Trying to get it. You got to put pressure on her. So Irello, they're just playing keep away right now. And foul was Jones. That'll be her first.
Yep. And this is the product of the shot clock. You can hold the ball the entire time.
They ran about 18 seconds off of this play so far.
And not a single ball movement was to the hoop. So now, got to be quick here. That's the 4th foul for the Wolverines. Next foul is the bonus.
Irello now gets it to O'Brien, and Noble's going to foul and going to send O'Brien to the line to shoot 2 for Ellwood City. Is now put the Chargers into the bonus.
So far, and this is going to be a crazy stat line. I've been waiting to say it. This is going to be the first free throw for Olsh in this game.
Are you kidding me?
I am not
I guess
joking.
You're right.
It's 15 to 20, or 15 to 25, 0 for 0. They get 1.
They hit 1. It's now a 2-possession game with 35 seconds remaining. Second shot. All Wolverines around it. She makes the second one. Now get it in. Get in the hands of Kayla Jones. Down the court she comes. Wants to dribble. She goes down into the lane. Kicks it out. Dribbles around. She lost the ball. Irello stole it. Down the lane she goes. Puts it up. Does not go. Olsh gets the rebound into number 20. Doesn't go. Claire Noble with 20 seconds, and she's fouled. And I tell you what, if you're Olsh, that was a good foul.
Yep.
So 46-41, 18.3 seconds to go. The Wolverines, I was hoping to save this stat all the way to the end.
That was the 5th foul on number 11, Deichner, so she's going to have to check out. And subbing in will be, I believe, number 13, Hummel for her. But that is the 5th foul, but it comes with only 18.3. This is tough here for the Wolverines.
Yes, it
Give
is.
credit, though, to number 4, O'Brien. She's gone on a 5-point run herself.
That three-pointer was huge at about the 1 minute mark.
And I think we're going to get a timeout, Ellwood City.
Yes, they are.
And it's going to be a full timeout.
A full timeout. You know, the Wolverines, Brad, the Lady Wolverines, I don't know if you saw this stat. A great friend of ours, Darren Schilling, is now started a new website, Ellwood City Sports History. If you're not a friend of it on Facebook, do so. A lot of great stuff that Darren is doing there. He feeds us information all the time. But he actually figured out it was 10,570 days since the Lady Wolverines won a playoff game. And
somebody was on that team.
And Coach Dina Noble was on that team. I know she wanted to get to break that drought. 18.3 seconds. She's got to score 5 points to keep that from happening, or her girls have to do that. And, well, they battled back. You know, hey, we got 18.3 seconds to go. But down by 13, battled back. Their largest lead of the night was 3. Correct, or was it just 2?
Yeah, it was 2.
Just 2. Started the game off 8-0 and got it battled back. Another thing right now to keep in mind, though, Brad, is Olsh is sitting there with 4 fouls. So if they foul, that'll put Ellwood City to the line.
And if you're Ellwood here, you're getting it to your ball handler. You're going up the court real fast. I don't care what you say. Take it to the hoop, get a quick bucket, and maybe an and one.
Yep, I agree with you. 18 seconds. Gets it into the hands of Kayla Jones. Gets it to Claire Noble, the senior. She drives down out to Kreitzer for 3. Misses an air ball. Saved there by Delaney Sturgeon. Kicks it back out to Kayla Jones for 3. Does not go. Dribbles on the ground. And they're going to say jump ball, son of a gun, with 3.9 seconds remaining. Man, this hurts. To the Olsh fans, they're got to be smiling like a butcher's dog right now. The Wolverines need a 5-point play in 3.9 seconds. Kicks it all the way out there to Claire Noble. She launches up a 3. Off the back of the rim, don't go. And folks, that's the game. As Ellwood City loses 46-41. A tough loss for the Wolverines. A great team win for Olsh. Olsh finishes the game with 46 points. 14 of them coming from Claudia Arulo. She will be, that's no question, Brad, she will be our MVP, Insurance MVP player of the game.
Yeah, we'll talk about Irola. We'll go to a timeout and talk about Irola as the MVP of this game and by far the player of the game, scoring the last 5 points of the game, a 3-pointer and 2 free throws, number 4, and that is the senior Morgan O'Brien. She keeps the Olsh Tigers. You can say as much as Irola did for this team, O'Brien finished it off.
Yes, they did. So, do we need to run some advertisements, Brad?
Yep, we'll take a timeout here. We'll come back. We'll do some totals for those individuals. We'll get some information and some stuff, and we'll talk a little bit about some stuff coming up. We'll be on the air once again at 4 o'clock for the Mohawk Shadyside Academy game, but we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll do our MVPs.
Yep.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builders has been building our community for 70 years.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity is really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madore and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenopal or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
For 20 years, Maley Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Maley Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Maley Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madore and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenopal or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
For 20 years, Maley Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Maley Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Maley Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
All right, folks, welcome back into Avonworth High School here. Final score in favor of the number 7 seed, the 15-7, now 16-7, Olsh, Our Lady of the Sacred Heart Chargers. They defeat the Ellwood City Wolverines 46-41, and a great old classic game here that will be definitely watched multiple times on our networks. Thanks to James Dotson and the Lawrence County Sports Network for getting us the audio broadcast today and getting that on YouTube for free. On the flip side, thank you to NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, for broadcasting today's game on television. as you can go back and on demand with that subscription, go back and watch it. Our Malley chiropractor play of the game. We'll wait for that one. We'll start with the MVP insurance player of the game. That one was the easy one. Number 22, the junior Claudia Irola. She finishes with 14 points, 5 rebounds, but more importantly, she had 8 assists, and that counted for 16 of those extra points. In fact, she played and actually altered 30-some points of the 46 for the Chargers. She also had 1 steal on the game. So our MVP of the night is the Olsh Chargers, number 22, Irola. On the flip side, the Malley Chiropractor play of the game nominee, it has to go to, at the 1 minute, 16-second mark, the 3-point play from the 3-point line, number 4, Morgan O'Brien, the senior. Not only did she have 3 points, she had the last 5 points of the game. So all 5 points and it was a 41-41 game, and she scored with a minute 16. The Chargers outscore the Wolverines 5-0, all via O'Brien. So that's it here, folks, from Avonworth High School. Ellwood City unfortunately loses, and their run for this season unfortunately comes to an abrupt end. But we still have one more Wolverine game here in the winter sports, and that will be on Monday night at Washington. The boys basketball team for Ellwood City will be in action. We will be covering that once again. I believe LCSN will cover the audio YouTube and then on NFHS Network. We are not done yet today. This is game 1 of 3. Up next is Avonworth. They've got the number 1 seed there. They'll be playing. I believe they have theirs on NFHS. And then we'll be back on the air here once again for Ellwood City Sports and Lawrence County Sports Network and NFHS. We'll be back on the air at 4 o'clock for the Mohawk Shadyside Academy. And whoever wins that game will play the winner, which was Olsh Chargers, the number 7 seed. On behalf of Ellwood City Sports, alongside my dad, Dave Windhorst, and Thad Sturgeon, who's hooking us up with the T-shirts and all the pictures for Lawrence County Sports Networks, James Dotson, and NFHS Network, I've been your host, Brad Windhorst. We'll see you on the flip side. Good night, folks.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.